I'm Steve Wohlenhaus, and this is Anatomy of Success. This week, 7 ideas to be better at building strong business relationships. Let's get started. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. Again, this is Anatomy of Success, and each week we discuss my 4 tenets of equanimity, and those are very simply better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships, and more satisfying work. And one of the keys to having more satisfying work, whether you work for somebody or have your own business, is having healthy, strong relationships. Without those, we have no corporate culture. We have no future as an organization, because without quality people that subscribe to our values and way of thinking and our vision for the future, we are egomaniacs trying to build something and thinking people are disposable and useless in our efforts to create a company that's got some staying power. What do I know about the subject? Built a company called Weatherology almost 40 years ago. It's been profitable every year since its inception, and we've been the world leader in audio weather dissemination for 4 decades. Was it me that did it? Well, the only thing I can take credit for is I had enough common sense and wisdom to find remarkable people that I surround myself with that help me make my vision a reality. I'd like to take all the credit, but I can't. And by the way, we've just started a new enterprise. It's called AOS.Academy. My business partner, Mike Raff, and I have years of experience helping people create successful companies. Mike's been very successful in the music business, myself in the weather business. And we're working to create a platform where we have the tools available for you that can help you on this journey and embrace these 4 tenets of equanimity, apply them, and be a student of constant learning, personal improvement, and move in the direction of building the dreams that you want to have. And of course, it's a process that takes time. So today, we're simply talking about a few things that can help you build stronger relationships around those business ideas that you have. We all have experienced the disappointment of transactional relationships, I call them. People that pursue our business, make big promises, seem charming and kind. Once the deal is done, they're gone. They vanish without a trace. Now, I've been bumping into liars for almost 4 decades that twist the truth, satisfy their selfish desires with blatant disregard for honesty and integrity. Over the past 38 years of running a successful company, I have encountered some real jerks. I remember several years ago, a longtime advertiser had just replaced their marketing director. He called up to introduce himself. We discussed how satisfied they were with the service we were providing, and he reaffirmed his intent to continue working together. He also requested a copy of our current contract. That's what made things very interesting and what he really wanted. 2 months later, on New Year's Eve, I got an email at 11 p.m. attempting to cancel that contract, but he failed to follow the cancellation protocol. But his cowardly attempt to get out of that obligation was shocking to me. More recently, a person that I never trusted and his dad purchased some radio stations in our southern coverage area in Minnesota. After meeting in person, singing our praises, digging for insight into the future of radio and what we're planning to do, they sent a cancellation letter the following week. The world of business is full of harsh, parasitic people, and plenty of people believe their success is contingent upon getting ahead at the cost of other people. These people have no moral compass and believe business is transactional. They have no integrity and shallow character. They operate from a position of self-interest and will lie and cheat when it serves their best interest. Many people evangelize about the importance of good relationships. Unfortunately, many people in business love to repeat cliches that sound good but don't practice those things, and they don't practice what they preach. So how can we be better at building a strong client relationship and put people first? Here are 7 suggestions for being better about building stronger business relationships. Consistent. Like anything else, most people aren't consistent. They give up way too soon on prospects that are promising, but just not prepared to move forward. I spent 8 years pursuing a client I knew was a perfect fit for our business. When you prospect correctly, you're relentless and patient. Once the deal is done, you are equally as consistent with quality service and follow-up. Trust. Trust is a word that gets tossed around indiscriminately. The problem is that many people are untrustworthy. They break their promises, they lie when it's convenient, they withhold the truth when it might cause discomfort. Trust takes integrity and a commitment to being true to our word and our actions. Without trust, relationships fall apart fast. Genuine. Lack of authenticity is a real problem that ultimately reveals people's true intentions. We see it in romance, and we see it in business all the time. Self-serving people committed to the performance of persuasion who don't have what's required to stay committed to honor, respect, trust, decency, and integrity. One of our best personal traits in business is being genuine about our dedication to being a decent person who people can trust, respect, and rely on. Work ethics. People love to work with other people that work hard and always go the extra mile. When it comes to customer service, our dedication to quality is obvious. Successful people share many common qualities, and mutual admiration for hard work is one of those things. We won't build a strong business relationship with anybody if we don't work hard for the people who pay us to provide that service. Listen. Negative feedback can sting sometimes, and many people get defensive when customers complain. It's all in the delivery. But even when the delivery is flawed, we need to pay attention. We need to listen carefully to customer feedback, and even if it means we have to swallow our pride, we have to listen for anything important that might be revealed, even in a flawed message that we can learn from so we can make improvements. Moderation. Many salespeople are unprofessional and lack common sense when it comes to approaching busy decision makers. They persist at the expense of being annoying. Once somebody forms an unfavorable impression, we're doomed. Being persistent is a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong. Being obnoxious and unprepared is irritating. Maintaining the right balance without customers and prospective customers getting upset is key to building strong relationships. Demonstrate. Talk is cheap, and smart people pay attention to the little details that set extraordinary people apart. Slick salespeople pushing their products turn people off, especially when it's apparent they don't have a clue. Success is demonstrable, and shrewd business people want results. There's no substitute for concrete evidence when it comes to building trust that shows people we are taking the actions that demonstrate dependability, reliability, consistency, commitment, and trustworthiness. Want to build strong relationships? We have to prove it with our actions. So here's some things we can focus on to build those stronger relationships in our business that ultimately create more trust, more opportunities to build our business with people that are equally as committed to the same values we have. And that may entail getting rid of some people that we do business with that don't share those values, which is part of the process too. Hope you benefited from this discussion today. As always, we appreciate you joining us here at Anatomy of Success. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.